Well, everybody, and good Friday night to you. We're coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube for the Around the Layout podcast operating crew giveaway for July. And as you can see on your screen, joining me is the communications manager from Bachmann Trains, Matt Stern. Matt, welcome.
Hi, how's it going, Ray?
Well, great to have you back here, and certainly do appreciate you sharing with us the this opportunity to give away a Bachmann product, and really excited about that. But first, what's been new at Bachmann Trains since the last time we talked?
Well, one actually very exciting thing that I can tell you guys about now is we actually just received our stock of our HO scale Hudsons. We were expecting these sometime around mid to late summer, but they came in a little bit earlier than we were expecting. So it was a pleasant surprise, and they're in the process of being shipped out to retailers now. So that's kind of the biggest thing we have going on. I know a lot of people have been very excited about this model, and yeah, look for it in your local Bachmann retailer very soon.
It's not often lately it seems to be able to under promise and over deliver, and it seems like you've been able to do it with this.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, well, that's great news out of Bachmann, who again, Matt, if you didn't check it or see it or listen to it, Matt was on with us on the What's Happening in Model Railroading segment a couple months back. Definitely take a look back. You can go to aroundthelayout.com/podcast and you can check that out. And then we're going to be having Matt on the show to talk a little bit about that model railroad we see behind us. So looking forward to have you in on that show. That'll probably air sometime in August. So we'll be looking forward to getting that recorded and getting that out so folks can get to know Matt Stern, the modeler.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome. So they'll take a quick look in the private chat. Anybody's got any comments or anything the comments, if you have anything to add or whatnot. So let's talk about the product we're giving away tonight. You were generously through Bachmann were able to donate to us a 50-foot boxcar with a flashing EOT. Why don't you tell us a bit about it?
Sure. So it's actually the 50-foot 6-inch boxcar. It's based on a American Car and Foundry prototype, based on a car from the 1970s that has been fairly prolific throughout the last 50 or so years of railroading. They're still visible on the rails today. And like you said, this one comes with a flashing end of train device, which I think is a really cool feature, because if you're modeling a modern freight railroad, that's something that you need to have.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a very neat feature to have. It's a boxcar you could kind of leave on a train, and even if you're operating, you could take and turn it and send it back the other way with the EOT on it. So kind of in the modern day caboose for model railroading for sure. So
absolutely.
You want to hold? Do you have that prototype? Do you want to hold that up? I know we're giving away, I believe, a Burlington Northern version, but you have one in your hand, right?
Yeah. So this is unfortunately not the Burlington Northern one. This is the Greenville Northern one, which is it's a fairly similar paint scheme. So it's a good one to demonstrate. So as you can see here, we've got the EOT on this end here. It's attached to the coupler here, but the coupler can still work if for whatever reason you do need to hook up some power to do some shoving up a hill or whatever. It will work on DCC or DC. It's track powered, so you don't need a battery or any additional wiring or anything else to get it working. And it's LED, so it's nice and bright. Flashes at a realistic interval, and yeah, that's about it for the EOT. I can go over a little bit about the boxcar too.
Yeah, sure.
Just in general, it's like I said, it's an ACF prototype. Got some pretty cool features on it that I like the got the opening sliding doors here, and inside, don't know if it'll pick it up too well on the camera, but you've got a slatted wood floor in there, wood effect floor in there.
Okay.
So it can lend itself well if you're detailing and you want to add a load inside and have the door slightly cracked. And it's got things like the separately applied brake wheel, and it's got Katie coupler. Goodness, it's a late evening. It's got our Easy Mate couplers, Easy Mate Mark II couplers, which will work with Katie couplers. And it also has the metal wheels that come on all of our Silver Series cars nowadays.
Excellent. Excellent. That's a great looking car. And are these still readily available if somebody were to be looking for one, if say they are unfortunate that they don't win tonight?
Yeah, we have this car fairly perpetually in our line right now. The paint schemes do kind of cycle in and out. So this Greenville and Northern one isn't actually available right now. This is one that was out a couple of years ago.
Okay.
But I believe right now we have Burlington Northern, we have CSX. I believe we still have CN. We introduced Bath and Hammondsport last year.
Okay.
And actually, we're introducing two more this year, which are Montana Rail Link and just consult my Bachmann catalog right here because
all right. Well, Matt looks
a
that
little
up.
while since we've talked about this.
Yeah, let's while you're looking that up, we're going to say hello to a few folks. Our executive producer, Paul, is checking in from Sydney, Australia, says he hopes he wins. Robert Thomas won before. Now he's looking for win 2 in a row. So good to see you, Robert. Andy Dorsch from the Second Section podcast checking in. Henry and him are watching. Great to have you guys on board. Bernard from Mini Prints checking in from Ontario. It's good to see you, Bernard. Thanks for stopping by. Lynn, thanks for stopping by and checking this out. And hello to you. And then Andy saying a couple of messages to Mini Prints. Matt, welcome aboard. And Eric Pacelli having dinner watching. So hope you're enjoying your meal. Hope you're enjoying this. And as we're getting ready here to give away a boxcar to our operating crew members. So what'd you find out there, Matt?
All right. So I'm just going to bring up the page here just so everyone can see it. So we have the rail box version here. We've got the Burlington Northern, which is the one that we're giving away here. Yep. We've got CSX, Norfolk Southern, Conrail, Frisco. We've got the Valdosta Southern Railroad. Okay. We've got Bath and Hammondsport, Montana Rail Link, and Berlin Mills Railway are the ones that are joining later this year.
Excellent. So good to see a great variety, and you're covering a lot of different road names. So one that would fit for pretty much anybody that's modeling in the HO scale. So let's take a look here. Manshed Railroad says hello. And Paul, and if I win, I'll send the podcast. Well, I guess that might be something. I don't know. We have to have an interpreter for Paul. He's got that. He's down in Australia. We got to get an interpreter for him. But nonetheless, thanks for everybody for checking in with us and whatnot. So Matt, again, thank you for your generosity to give us something here to give away to the operating crew. For those that are unfamiliar, the operating crew is our Patreon membership for just $3 a month. You get a exclusive sticker. You get your name on our roster that's on the website, recognition there. You also get some inside information. I post all the new shows coming up there first, so you get some inside track. But what it's really doing is it's giving us some great financial support, helps keep the podcast going, keeps all the back episodes on a server versus losing back episodes. And more importantly, it keeps us from those pesky car insurance commercials that you may hear on other podcasts. So I'm just making sure that we still have audio. Don Iris stopping by saying, hey, Ray. Anybody just want to acknowledge that they still have audio? We should still have audio. I don't see any reason why we would have. We should still have audio. We have the audio, says Andy Dorsch, which is good. All right. So Eric Pacelli just turned those speakers up, and we should be good to go. All right, let's give away a car. You ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Let's get the fancy wheel up here. There we go. Everybody's added. Those that have joined as of 5 o'clock today. Thank you to everyone who participates and is a operating crew member. Again, so here we go. Let's find out who's going to be the winner tonight. It's Jeremy Reese. Jeremy, congratulations. Boy, Bob Thompson, you were real close to getting that second in a row, but it's going to this month go to Jeremy Reese. Jeremy, just make sure that your your address is entered in on the Patreon. We'll get that over to Matt, and we'll get that car shipped out to you. So thank you, everybody who, again, has participated and has stopped by tonight, said hello and whatnot. Again, we're going to have Matt Stern on very shortly. We're going to do a full interview with him. We're going to get to know him as Matt Stern, the modeler, and learn his model railroading story. So we're looking forward to that. So until then, on behalf of Matt Stern, everybody, good night.
Good night.